Let's get started. I'm watching the news today, right? Let me ask you a question. Are we still talking about these transgender bathroom things in every state? And it's becoming such a big deal. It's almost unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe what's going on here. How stupid are we? Who's spending all this money? This crap's going through Congress, and they're building bathrooms, and they're not, and they're arguing, and they're wow. Do we got anything better to think about? Do you really care where you take a leak? Well, I guess you do. But here's the thing. I don't. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you about taking a leak, if you don't mind. You know, I'm at the old Cleveland Stadium, right? And Art Modell's gone now, God bless him. He was the owner for a long time. He didn't do all the repairs and everything. We had 80,000 people packed into that for Browns football games all the time. And there was about 3 bathrooms. Men's bathrooms. So, really, that's where I learned that it didn't matter where you took a piss. Because most of the time, the drunkards at the stadium, the cigar smoke, the booze and everything, we're in the bathroom. Guys are pissing in the sink. Guys are pissing in the trash bin where you put the paper towels. Guys are even pissing on the wall. Some guys pissed in the stands up by the top of the stadium. They weren't going to walk down. Hey, that's how I learned I piss. And guys, you know how they piss. They piss on a tree. They go outside a car, bingity bang, whatever. That's a little, that's a little joke, a little sideline, just to say, who really cares? But here's the thing. They haven't figured this out yet, huh? So I got a simple solution. Well, first of all, you can't have like mixed, just girls and guys bathrooms at all. Guys are perverts. They would kind of like that. Hey, girls and guys, so what? They'd go in there, they think they're going to pick up chicks in the bathroom, whatever. Girls, oh my God, no, there was a man in here. That would never work. We know that. Okay, let's move on. But I'm here to educate everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because we're so stupid in America. So Lapo's going to educate you. How's that? Here's a test. Here's what you do. Okay. For those of you who are like under the kid's 6 years old, your parents will have to do this. But if you're let's say 8. No, 7. 7's the age of reason, right? Okay, 7, your parents do it. 7 and up, you do it because you can understand it. Your parents would have to explain to you what you got to do. Okay, you take your pants down. Okay, you look. You feel around a little bit. If something's there, you're a boy. I know that's hard to believe. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Simple test. Reach down. Something there, you're a boy. Reach down. Not there, you're a girl. How do you like that? It took all this time to figure out all this shit, and it's so simple. Lapo's bringing it to you real simple. Okay, so here's what happens. Like I said, once you know that you're a boy, when you're at the mall, or you're at a sports venue, or you're at a concert, or whatever, wherever you're at, you go in the thing that says men or boys. If you we went over that. Now, if you don't, you go in the other thing that says women or girls. Now, if you don't understand that, you can write it down. Take notes. It's real simple. Do the correct spelling. Take notes. And when you go to the mall, you look, you go, okay, let's see. Yeah, I got nothing down to girls. Okay, good. See how simple? So that problem solved. Now, but actually the problem isn't solved. Not in America. It goes much deeper. So here I got the solution to that too. Might cost a little bit of scratch, but hey, you know what? Let's quit the complaining, huh? Here's what we got. Every place, they just put one extra thing. Here's what I'm saying. You got 3 stalls, 3 bathrooms. 3. Here, 3. Where am I? Here, 3. Boom, bang, bing. Men, women, or boys and girls, whatever you prefer. And then you have a third door, like Monty Hall, door number 3. What do we have behind door number 3, Johnny? A bunch of toilets. Remember that? Let's make a deal. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a boom. Comes in my head. Okay, let's have a third door. And let's just put other. Other. Now, you could keep the handicap. You could put the handicap, the little wheelchair thing, next to the girls and boys, like, and have stalls in there that are for handicaps. That's fine. So that's taken care of. We don't got to worry about that. But let's make a third door. Other. Now, who knows what that is? You don't want to go in there. You don't know. But we ain't got time to make all kinds of signs and stuff, like, hey, you got that down there, but you got this up here too. Oh, you don't got this up here, but you got that down there. Ah! Oh my God, could you imagine all the stuff? You don't even know what you are. But if you got something growing out of the side of your stomach, or you got like one breast right in the middle, or whatever, sometimes it's tough. It's tough to determine who you are or what you are. Go in the other. That will solve everything. And I would suggest that your normal men and women don't go in that other thing. You might see something that might scare you in there. Or you might get some dumb idea like, hey, I want one of those. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. That's how we got crazy like this. But anyhow, I thought I'd help you out. I thought I'd just tell you about, how things are and how we could solve some problems. Because this seems to be a big problem. This not going out of the news. I got a solution. So, but doesn't anyone want to ask Lapo? I got it. I solved it. I'm like a genius. Ain't I? No? Well, anyhow. Okay, I don't think that couldn't have offended anybody, could it? And again, I always say if it did, hey, too bad. I don't care. But I don't think it offended anybody. I mean, I wasn't racist, and I'm not racist, and I wasn't, discriminatory about people's gender or what have you. I'm just telling you like it is, baby. You know what I mean? The simple test. Okay, I think I explained that well enough. It's almost comical. Like I said, it's so stupid, it's funny. Right? I mean, because, again, you might say this guy cracks himself up. I do. I can't help it. I do crack myself up because folks, think about it. And think. And when you think about it enough, you'll go, oh my God, is that the dumbest thing? That is so stupid. It's so true what Lapo's saying. And then it's so true and it's so stupid, it's funny. So laugh about it a little bit. That's all. And if the worst comes to worst, go piss on a tree. Whatever.